Traveling. I think many of us love to travel. And if we did have the right circumstance, whether money or time, we'd all love to travel. In fact, people often say that they want to retire to travel. But I think, as in addition to traveling being really fun, it's a great way to broaden our mind. Why is that? Well, I think one tends to grow and broaden their mind by experiencing new things, by being placed in the unknown. And traveling is the epitome of that. What travel is you're normally going away from the comfortable, or from what you're used to, at least, to a place where it's unknown, a place with a place where people speak different language, people have different culture, they eat different things, and it's just so foreign that it often makes us reconsider what we consider normal. And so yeah, traveling is a great way to broaden one's mind. I can speak even from a personal experience. Just recently, I went to Nepal to do Annapurna base camp, and I've never been to Annapurna before. Or sorry, I've never been to even Nepal before, and I think even as soon as I landed, I started to broaden my mind. The I'm in Australia, and the living conditions and what you're used to is very different. When we went into Nepal, first of all, the weather and the smog is very different. The way people communicate, the travel method, even by the jeep that was super cramped, it's all so different. And you take it a step further, even when we're going to hike up Annapurna Base Camp, right? The fact that you stay in lodges and eat food cooked by the locals, and sleeping in cabins, and all that. It's just such a different experience. And it's an experience where one grows, right? How does one broaden their mind? Well, you broaden your understanding of what is within what you call, this world. If you don't ever go out of your normal comfort zone, then all you're used to and accustomed to is what you're surrounded by, right? The language you speak, English, the people you're with, right? There's really nothing beyond that. I mean, if I didn't travel, if I didn't see external media, for all I know, everyone speaks English. Everyone in the world is similar to the friends that I hang with, but that's just not the case, right? There are 7 billion people on this earth, and they are all so unique with different cultures and different um, nuances. And I think traveling is a great way to broaden that horizon. Even well, let's take racism for example. I think racism often tends to be cultivated in scenarios where one doesn't get to meet people outside their typical, I guess, comfort zone. But when you go outside and meet people and understand that, hey, the people who are on the other side of the world to me, even though they might speak a different language or have different customs, they're not that different to me, you know. And so I think it's a great way to even combat that. Um, and again, even the smaller things, uh, going to a new country to eat new food, that broadens our taste palettes, and in so many ways, whether it's history, culture, people, travel is a great way, especially to an unknown foreign place.